Now, with just 3 weeks there left for the interim budget announcement, Times Network gets you this exclusive news in learning that the government could look at wooing the middle class, and this being the election year, wooing the middle class with some tax benefits. Besides, of course, the 10% reservation for the economically weaker section, upper caste, which is to be tabled and further discussed in the Lok Sabha today. More tax concessions that could be in the pipeline, and this, of course, for the benefit of the working middle class. Let's get in further inputs. We have with us correspondent Avni Raja with those details here on what is there to look forward to in what could be announced by the government here.
Look at some tax benefits coming in the interim budget for the salaried class. These income tax benefits essentially obviously to woo the middle class voters. The options, the possible ways that this could be done is, one is perhaps to increase the savings limit in terms of the ATC limit. The other is tax concessions for pensioners as well. We could also see higher relief coming in as far as housing loans are concerned and the interest payment on housing loan is concerned. So that bracket could perhaps increase in terms of the tax exemption that you get. This will, we also might see basic customs duty as well being rejigged as well. We understand that sources say that this is in the final stages discussions between the tax department and the finance minister. So we'll of course have to wait for the budget to actually see what is the kind of tax relief. But perhaps we can expect something definitely to be announced.
Okay, but Avni, for a lot of this to work out would also mean largely dependent on the health of the banking sector. To what extent is it really possible?
Not really the banking sector, but more in terms of how much the fiscal outlook as far as the government is concerned, and how much the government has in terms of funds to put into this angle and to give this kind of savings. Because when these kind of tax benefits are given, it does mean that the government revenues get affected. So the revenues that the government makes from these taxes, that will come down as and when more relief is given. So how much is the government willing to let go of that revenue is what they will have to consider before deciding on how much benefits to give.
Avni, thank you for getting us those inputs there.